Okay, so tonight we're going to go over prepositions. We have talked about those a little bit over the last couple months in our morning work. Now we're going to actually learn a little bit more about them. Okay, so think for a little bit about what you know about prepositions. Alright, prepositions are words that connect nouns or pronouns to the rest of the sentence. For instance, the alien spaceship went around the planet. It tells us where the alien spaceship went. A prepositional phrase begins with a preposition and ends with the noun or pronoun that is the object of the preposition. The small gray kitten ran around the chair. Okay, so it tells us what or where it went. Alright, prepositions add details. On sentence number 1, it says Tom rode his bike. Okay, but it doesn't tell us where he rode his bike. So a preposition gives us more details for that sentence. Tom rode his bike to school. In number 2, you have Michelle and I will eat lunch. It doesn't tell us when we're going to eat lunch. It just tells us that we are going to eat lunch. So adding a preposition can give us more details for our sentences. Michelle and I will eat lunch at 3 o'clock. In number 3, you have my cat played. My cat played with what? Could be your question. So you can say my cat played with a ball of yarn. Preposition would be with a ball of yarn. Number 4, I will put my helmet on. Doesn't tell you when or why you're putting your helmet on, so a preposition would answer that question. So before I skateboard, I will put my helmet on. And number 5, the space shuttle launched. Okay, the space shuttle launched where? In the morning, the space shuttle launched into outer space. So it tells us when it happened, and it also tells us where. Alright, so different prepositional phrases. So these are some things that you can see as prepositional phrases. To school, okay? To being the preposition, to school being the whole phrase. In the morning, I like to be a rebel, and we're going to go counterclockwise. Before I skateboard, around the corner, and at 3 o'clock. Alright, let's see what BrainPot's got to tell us, hopefully. Alright, log in.
Your orange hat is under the bed. Is the hat in the closet? Dear Tim and Moby, what's a prepositional phrase? From Donald. A prepositional phrase describes a part of your sentence in greater detail, usually by telling you information about where, when, or how. The hat on Moby's head is orange. On Moby's head is our prepositional phrase. It tells us where the hat is. Right, on your head. Every prepositional phrase starts with a preposition. The preposition is a word that connects nouns or pronouns to other words in a sentence. The hat is on something, which brings us to the object of the preposition. The object of the preposition completes the description. If the hat is on something, what is it on? It's on Moby's head. Head is the object of the preposition. The word Moby's is a modifier, telling us whose head the hat is on. So the prepositional phrase on Moby's head modifies the word hat. It tells us where it is. Since the whole phrase modifies a noun, we can call it an adjective phrase. Well, if a prepositional phrase modifies a verb, you'd call it an adverb phrase. Moby's been searching for a long time. Here, our prepositional phrase is an adverb phrase, modifying the verb searching. Sure, let's go back to our original example. The hat on Moby's head is orange. The hat above Moby's head is orange. The hat next to Moby's head is orange. And the hat behind Moby's head is orange. The hat under Moby's head is orange. The hat inside Moby's head is orange. Whoa, sorry.
Okay, there's your brain pop for the day. All right, so here are some prepositional phrases that tell us when, where, and how. So if you can look at a sentence and you can identify the when, the where, or the how, you can identify the prepositional phrase. So for when, you have after, as, before, during, past, since, till, and until. Where, you've got at, inside, above, into, across, near, against, on, alongside, onto, among, over, around, through. Okay, lots of wheres. And how, for, from, like, of, off, unto, and with. All right, so this shows like where's the bird? Where the bird is in the cage, the bird's on the ground or by the flowers, bird's under the tree, the bird's on the branch. All right, what prepositions would you use to describe each of these pictures? The squirrel ran. One, what would one be? Up the tree? Oh, don't move. Okay, up the tree. Okay, so he ran up the tree. I duplicated all these ones for nothing. Number 2, ran behind the tree. Number 3, the squirrel ran next to the tree. Number 4, the squirrel ran under the tree. Number 5, the squirrel ran in the tree. And number 6, the squirrel ran around the tree. The round's the only one that moves. Okay, so underline the prepositions in the following sentences and circle the objects of the preposition. So number 1, I went to see a movie with my best friend. Okay, who did you go see the movie with? My best friend. Okay, so with my best friend would be your prepositional phrase. Number 2, the movie playing at the cinema was about a dog. What was it about? Was about a dog. I sat beside Kendall and behind her mother. Okay, where did you sit? Beside Kendall and behind her mother. She bought popcorn for us to eat with our sodas. With our sodas. I was sad during the movie. When were you sad? During the movie. And number 6, the boy found his dog beyond the hill. Where did he find him? Beyond the hill. Keep going. Okay. Beside Kendall. All right. Fill in each blank with a preposition from below. Circle the object of the preposition. Pause the video and figure this out, and then come back and we'll do the answers. Okay. While blank spring break, we vacationed blank the beach. While on spring break, we vacationed at the beach. I looked blank shells, blank the sand. I looked for shells in the sand. Number 3, I was sitting blank my raft when a big wave crashed blank me. I was sitting on my raft when a big wave crashed into me. I came blank the decision that I should watch blank other waves. I came to the decision that I should watch 4 other waves. Number 5, I floated blank another 10 minutes blank. I went blank shore. I floated for another 10 minutes before I went toward the show. All prepositions. All right, let's see if we can figure these out. Prepositions and not prepositions. Inside tells us where, right? Preposition. Out tells us where. Preposition. By tells us where. Preposition. Door does not tell us anything, so it's not a preposition. Oh, come on. Over tells us where. Preposition. There tells us where. Preposition. Oh, I guess Miss Friendly's a liar. Tells us where, but it's not a preposition. Under tells us where. Hill is not telling us anything, so it's not a preposition. Around tells us where. Red doesn't tell us anything. Quick doesn't tell us anything. Barn is a noun. Her is a noun. Near tells us where. And bed is a noun. Beside tells us where. Okay. It doesn't want to work. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we've got some prepositional phrases here, and we're going to put them down on the mat. So the B is on the flower, on being the preposition. All right, the boy sat under the table. What do you think the preposition might be for this one? The boy sat under the table. Not working up for me. Oh. Okay, the squirrel ran up the tree. Let's try that one. Up. Move these out of the way. All right. The bee is on the flower. This is not working for Miss Friendly today. Look for him behind the door. Behind being the operative word. Here. Tommy read the book during class. During. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. And recently I ate. So recently I ate apple. All right. Okay. Number a sheet of paper from 1 to 8. Write a different prepositional phrase for each of the 8 items in the picture. Okay, so you're going to write basically 8 sentences for each of the items on the picture. So number 1 would be the sun, number 2 would be the clouds, number 3 is the boy, number 4 is the table, number 5 is the rabbit, number 6 is the bird, number 7 the house, number 8 the tree. Okay, so pause the video and do that. I'll be checking that tomorrow. All right, and as for your WSQ, in addition to the 8 sentences, write a paragraph about what you learned and what a preposition is. And we will see you in the morning.